We have a new league leader in the Premier League, and that league leader now is Liverpool. After the Sunday's results, Liverpool beat Brighton 2-1 and Arsenal and City finished 0-0. So we are now into Liverpool territory, and if Liverpool win all of their games up until the end of the season, they are going to be champions. Regarding my side, I did alright. My captain delivered, my vice captain did better. That's the story of my season so far, mostly. But yeah, all of the rest, apart from Swanke, zero returns. I had a return on my bench. It was Gabriel. It was the defender that I expected least to keep a clean sheet, but he did. I brought in Gusto and he went out with an injury. We don't know the extent yet, so we will have to plan accordingly without him. Saka limped off against Manchester City, and Watkins was substituted at halftime, and now he's off whacked. Dawson, we don't know if he's going to be fit. Gabriel is fit, so we have a replacement for him. Now, for this week of run of fixtures, I was pretty disappointed with Leno. He conceded 3 goals against Sheffield United. I mean, come on, I was expecting a clean sheet here. Early clean sheet loss for Pedro Porro. Zabarni, it was a little bit unlucky to lose that clean sheet. Miscommunication between the goalkeeper and Chris Meham. And Chelsea just conceded 2 goals against 10 men from Burnley. In midfield, Foden and Saka disappointed me a lot. Saka had like 0 of everything, 0 dribbles, 0 passes in the final third, 0 shots, 0 everything. I have to be honest, the City Arsenal game wasn't good. I didn't like it at all. It was pretty much every team was playing not to lose, which I don't agree with, but it's their plan nonetheless. Haaland was awful. Yeah, I know in front of goal he scores a lot, but when he doesn't get the chances, he does nothing. And yeah, I wasn't satisfied with that as well. Now we have to plan for game week 31, and I have a big plan on my mind. I want to bring in the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah, but we have several options here, and I don't know how to approach this turn of events. So we don't know if Saka is fit or not, and if he's going to play or not, which is a big thing to consider. If Saka is fit, let's say, I will take out Son and I will bring in Salah, and I will have 1 million remaining into my squad. From somewhere I have to find it. The plan is to get Watkins out. Now for Watkins out, I need to go the forward list, and I have an immediate replacement with Darwin Núñez. I still have 0.1, and this transfer makes a lot of sense. Another player that I want to bring in is called Mateus Cunha. Yeah, exactly. He hasn't been seen since Game Week 24, and that was a long time ago. But with a double up in 34, I know it's against Arsenal and Bournemouth, and I own defenders from both of those sides, but regardless of that, I prefer to have a double game week penalty taker on my team, and he has 3 okayish fixtures going into the double up. Like Forest, West Ham, Burnley, they all concede every time. Now there is a slight injury for Areola, and West Ham are most probably conceding, Forest are conceding, and Burnley are conceding, let's be honest. The issue here is that we don't know if he is going to play or not. If he is playing, I'm going to rely on him, and I'm going to continue getting the returns most probably from him. The issue here is that if we have Saka out, if we have Cunha not playing, if we have Gusto not playing, and Dawson is still out, I would have 4 players not playing, and that will be detrimental from my side. The other way to fit in Salah is to take out Saka and to bring in Salah in, if Saka is injured for a longer period of time. This leaves me with Son here, who is facing West Ham, which is okay. Then he faces Forest, which is okay also, and then he faces Newcastle. The issue with that is that I'm selling a double game week player that I want to use in game week 34, and it's still an Arsenal player, and they're scoring a lot of goals, and they will keep scoring. If he's out for 2 to 3 weeks, I'm taking him out without any consideration, and I will still own Son, Salah and Haaland. And if he's fit for 34, I'm going to be selling Son and I will have the budget. The issue here is that I will have to waste most probably more transfers than I want to use, but for a double I can take it and I will just transfer out the players, no issue. In defense, I want Dawson to be fit, but by the looks of it, he hasn't trained yet, so it's going to come too early for him because they play on Tuesday. I'm worried that it will come too early for Cunha as well, so he may miss the game on Tuesday as well. And with Arsenal against Luton, I would really want to have an attacker from Arsenal, but I would really want Salah as well. So I have those are my two options to go for the game week. Now looking at FPL.team, and if I put my ID here and we go to my team, and for 31 let's say I sell Saka and bring in Salah, I sell Watkins and bring in Cunha. I want Cunha in regardless. The issue is with all the injuries like Dawson, he isn't flagged here, which maybe okay, because Burnley away I can just place him after the Swiss, and if my midfielders aren't playing I will come for him. So basically it's going to be Saka in like that. Okay, let's undo the changes because it's going to be easier. So selling Son, getting Salah, selling Watkins, getting Cunha. Now I will put in Gabriel here and I will rotate them like that, and this will be an ideal way to have my lineup set up, because if Saka doesn't play, the Swiss will cover for him and I will have enough money. For 32 I don't plan to use any transfers, as here most probably I will play them like that, and we have a player against Manchester United, Luton, West Ham, Sheffield, Brighton, a lot of easier fixtures are on our way. Most probably I will do it like that, and I will go with Gusto. I know it's on the way, but it's okay. In 33 I will have two transfers. Most probably I will be selling the Swiss if Alisson isn't confirmed fit, so I will sell the Swiss and I will get, let's say, Eze, who I want in my 34 lineup, and then I will do this, then I will do this, and I will do this, and I will have a pretty good lineup with still two transfers to be used, which is okay. And I will be selling Leno for, let's say, Alisson, and I will be selling Foden for, let's say, Diogo Jota. And I will have a brilliant side with a Salah captain and 10 double game week players and Haaland up front. Now if we go and go to the start of the week, and we go to game week 31, and if we sell Saka and get Salah, then we sell Watkins and getting Cunha, then we are going to have this lineup. For 32 I will have 1 million in the bank and I will save the site. Most probably I will have whoever the captain, it doesn't matter, but I will have two players facing Nottingham Forest at home, which is pretty alright for me. In 33 I can do the same work. I can just sell the Swiss and get in Eze. It's going to be alright-ish, and then the next week I'm getting Son out and I'm getting Saka if he's fit, and the same transfers will occur. I'm getting Alisson here and I'm getting Diogo Jota. So I will have the money for all of those moves. The issue here is that I will lose 4 points, but I will have Son, who is going to be fit and is going to be playing. It's a tough decision to be made, I have to be honest, but we'll have to make it somehow. We'll see how we are going to make it, as we will hear about the press conferences. Like on Monday we are going to hear from all of those sides. We'll hear about Cunha, we'll hear about Dawson, because if they're fit I wouldn't replace Now we are here about the Spurs players. Then on Tuesday we're hearing about the Arsenal boys, if Saka is going to be fit or not. So before the deadline I can make the changes. By the way, I'm going to do deadline stream and we're going to decide who I'm bringing in on it, so stay tuned for that. I think that wraps up my team selection process for game week 31. I have several injury problems, like if Gusto or Dawson were fit, I would have been Gucci and I wouldn't care about the players. But now with them out, Cunha being not fit already, if he got any minutes against Aston Villa, or at least he was on the bench, I would have been more confident in making those moves, but right now I'm just not. By the way, let's go and look at our fantasy challenge team. I don't know what happened and how I did, or did I do all right? How can I know? Like, what's this? Oh, we have 3 players here. Do we have a game week 30? Okay. So Vegard beat me to it. My team didn't perform really well, but it's all right. Let's now go and put in a team for game week 31. Let's see what's the forwards get double points. So we are investing in forwards. I'm getting immediately Haaland. I'm getting Darwin immediately as he gets a double pointer. And let's go to fixture difficulty rating and see who has an easier fixture as a striker. Am I looking at Newcastle? Of course I am. Everton at home. So yeah, I'm going for Isaac as well. So that's going to be my forward line. In midfield, I'm going with Salah. We're going with Palmer. We still have our money. Yeah, I believe so. 1 million. So in goal, we're going for Ain't Nuri as he faces Burnley. We're going for who else? A Liverpool defender. So we're going for Virgil van Dijk. Oh no, we're going to pick Kelleher immediately. Then we are using Newcastle defense. No, thank you. Maybe a Spurs, but West Ham are scoring. Sheffield, Forest, Bournemouth. So I'm going for Munoz as he's attacking, and I prefer attacking defenders. And we're going for Ben White as he's the more attacking of the Arsenal bunch. We can then pick our reserves. I'm going with Dubravka in goal. I'm going with Brentwaite in defense, and I'm going with Van Hecke as the last defender. And now we're going to use our 20 millions for a cheap midfielder. Let's go and see the cheapest one. All players, midfielders, 4.2. So we're going for Aguier Anderson. Is he playing? Like, yeah, why not? So Anderson as the cheapest midfielder. Okay, and here we have 16 million for 2 players. Let's go for the fixture difficulty rating. Arsenal midfielder with Saka most probably being out. I'm going to select Odegaard, and we have 7.8 for let's go for Eze as he's performing really well. So yeah, that's going to be the team. Squad has been saved. Okay, I'm adding Haaland captain, and I'm making him captain, and I'm making Haaland vice. Okay, that's the team here. Okay, returning to the real ones. Looking at my team, I'm for sure putting in Gabriel in for now, and Gusto as the last place. I can even put him ahead of Douglas Luiz, as I believe Burnley are going to be an easier target for Wolves. And now we pray that Saka is fit and we can replace him. Even if he isn't, I'm going to replace him with Salah and it's going to be alright. I hope you enjoyed this video and my thoughts for Game Week 31. It's a pretty close deadline, so we are coming basically tomorrow with the deadline, or if you're watching this on Tuesday today, come on the deadline stream. I will be recording everything. For sure I'm getting Salah in one way or another. It's either Son or Saka out. We have to see if Saka is fit. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, as mentioned, subscribe to the channel. I'm on the go for 700 subscribers. I'm so close. Please make it happen. Like the video, comment down anything you want to ask or to say. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.